series win for the San Francisco Giants for the third time in the last 5 years.
Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it.
Getting set for first pitch at Petco Park. The Rockies and the Padres. Next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Underway today as the first pitch is lined into left field, and that's a base hit right off the top. Matt Carpenter will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. Now the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, and the tag's going to come too late. He's up to third now with nobody out. Pause. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a letdown from yesterday's ball game. They knocked the ball all over the yard in that one, and they're off and running again with an early RBI single here.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And that hitting streak of his continues to grow as it's reached an even dozen ball games now. Yan Gomes will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total. And as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category. Here's the first offering. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Torrey Hunter will stand in here. Currently 6th in the National League in RBIs, but with a good chance to pad that total here. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to the plate, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Nick Markakis will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First offering on the way. He's running towards second. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. He's set, now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A man on third with 2 down. Another 0-2 coming. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
and they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So we saw the slider as he gets the fly ball there, but as for the rest of the arsenal, here you go. It's a look at the scouting report to see what else this guy features moving forward. Fouled back. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Now, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
And this is a situation where you've got back-to-back flyouts from two guys who really need to start hitting the ball on the ground. That speed isn't doing you any good when you're hitting lazy fly balls.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 flyouts here to start the inning. It's a little different pitching in this place. You got to figure the more fly balls he gets here, the better.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around. You want to make guys hit it on the ground, and you still do, but there's no question that fly balls get swallowed up here much easier than they do in just about any other park in baseball.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and looky here, a third consecutive fly ball to left. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Brandon Phillips will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Swinging a high chopper to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Jimmy Rollins will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Now the first pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Tom Kohler will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Boy, in here you can't get angry at a hitter for hitting the ball too hard. But I think because this got to the outfield grass in such a hurry, that runner from first had to put on the brakes, or the hit and run could have backfired at third base.
Meanwhile now, the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Hard hit towards center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Brian Ma will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chance here for the right fielder, Hunter. And there's the second out of the inning. Gerardo Parra will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with two away here in the bottom of the second. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the third. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ellsbury is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third. So one away now in the Colorado third, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Now another 0-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike three. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Yan Gomes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. Corey Hunter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Eric Ibar will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. So one away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time you realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. Nick Markakis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Here's the first offering. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Dominguez, and there are 2 away now.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. He's got it. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
Into the box, Tom Kohler, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. D. Gordon will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Hamilton is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone, trying to bunt his way aboard. Buster Posey will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. Billy Hamilton will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Ready with another 0-2. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. Matt Carpenter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. David Ortiz will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they lead it 3-0. Brian Ma will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. Michael Brantley stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Gerardo Parra will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Yan Gomes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Dan Otero will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1 strike now to Hunter. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Nick Markakis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Brandon Phillips will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Ellsbury is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single, but that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
Swing and a liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Eric Ibar will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Matt Dominguez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Jose Lobaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he takes ball 1. Pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brian Schlitter is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Well, that's no surprise to anybody that he's running right here on the first pitch. And these guys defensively, well, they know it too. But that just shows you the kind of speed he has out there, because even with the pitch out, he's still able to steal that big.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Where do you think they go from here?
I maybe double up and go back to another off-speed pitch. He didn't handle that one all too well.
Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Yan Gomes will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Some stirring now in the Padres bullpen as big Heath Bell starts to crank it up out there. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In the air to straightaway center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Buster Posey will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. Brian Ma will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Nick Markakis will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, a tough play. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. Brandon Phillips will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Michael Brantley will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now the first pitch. Gerardo Parra is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Eric Ibar will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Thatcher will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Tom Kohler is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 0-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Billy Hamilton will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Matt Carpenter will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. This ball's grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Colorado's out in front, 6-0. First pitch coming. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Luis Sardinas will step in now. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. A runner at second, nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And the runner is in from second. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. D. Gordon will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
A new pitcher coming on. It's the Dominican-born right-hander Joel Peralta. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner in scoring position with none out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Jacoby Ellsbury will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. And Ellsbury's going to have himself a triple. Buster Posey will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Oh, and I think if you ask that man right there, he's going to say that that's a ball that he should have caught. You can see the reaction after this thing gets by him, and he knows he just cost his team a run.
Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. First offering on the way. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. 3 runs already home here. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the... And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores 3 with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett for the 21st time in Dodger history. A no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996.
John Jay, who moved towards the batter's boxes, we're just about set to get underway tonight. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Omar Infante will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here it comes now to Infante. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Freddie Freeman will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here as you see the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And he's back into second here safely. Matt Carpenter will stand in. And as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The runner in scoring position with none out. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've gotten that overall record back to 500 with their most recent win, but they've got a ways to go before they're back in this thing, so they'll need to keep it going right here.
David Ortiz will make his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man has moved up to third now with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Yan Gomes will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The pitch. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Evan Gattis will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away. Here's the first offering. Pablo Sandoval stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Hector Sanchez will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Changeup called strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Corey Hunter will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Brandon Phillips will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And Phillips will keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll get in there safely. Nick Markakis will stand in for the first time now. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Polanco is there. Let's see if they test it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Jimmy Rollins will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Gregory Polanco will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. At the knees, strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here comes a 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Colby Lewis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Knee high, he barehands it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Chris Sale makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Billy Hamilton will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Matt Carpenter will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. David Ortiz will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. Jay will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Denver. It's now 4-0 Colorado. John Jay will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Omar Infante will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here it comes now to Infante. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. Freddie Freeman will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Markakis is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. Corey Hunter will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
This has got to be a bit of a concern. I mean, he wasn't too sharp his last time out. He's not fooling anybody right now. Just not pitching at a level he's capable of. And that's the bottom line.
Brandon Phillips will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. First offering on the way. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Here's the first offering, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. He's ready now. The pitch. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for the starter, Colby Lewis. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Juan Nicasio is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. This is foul for the first strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A 3-run homer by Jimmy Rollins as they've widened this lead to 8 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now here it comes. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Gaddis is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. Billy Hamilton will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And this will be fouled away. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Gaddis will make the play here, and that's out number 2. Matt Carpenter will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch to him. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. David Ortiz will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Polanco is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Evan.
Hard hit down the line, and this will stay fair as it's by Ortiz down the line. Pablo Sandoval will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Hector Sanchez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Gregory Polanco will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Yan Gomes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Corey Hunter will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And they're going to get him at home plate here, as he may have been trying to bite off a little bit more than he could chew. Brandon Phillips will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. Nick Markakis will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Now the first pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Down go the Rockies on a mere 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Jonathan Villar will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. but that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Arisbel Arruabarrena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Arisbel Arruabarrena.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
John Jay will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Omar Infante will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Comes set, now the pitch. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. Freddie Freeman will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats. In there for strike one, 0-1. He's ready, now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Tom Gorzolani will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jimmy Rollins will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Billy Hamilton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 8-1. Evan Gattis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And as you see there, they're currently tied for third in that department. Hector Sanchez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ortiz will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball to second, and that gets through into right as he starts the inning out here with a leadoff single. David Ortiz will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
especially starting off an at-bat.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Yan Gomes will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit. Corey Hunter will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Now the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Brandon Phillips will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Come on, guys.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Pause, now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. They get the force at the plate. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Gregory Polanco will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Jonathan Villar will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon. Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here comes another 0-2, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Brendan Ryan is into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit in place of the pitcher, Gorzolani. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. In the dirt here. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. John Jay will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strike. And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. Rex Brothers will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Nick Markakis will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Chris Sale will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Here it comes. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Omar Infante will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Here it comes now to Infante. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. Freddie Freeman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Evan Gattis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Pablo Sandoval will stride in, ground it out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He's set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Line hard into left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Gaddis will take the turn and keep on going. And the runner will score from first. Hector Sanchez will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count. And
now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 8-2. Good night from Denver.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. The winning pitcher is...
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.